What is up, everybody?
What up? Stone Gym time again.
Heck yeah. And there's definitely going to be some gummy brain tonight because I officially took a gummy about a half hour ago. Hell yeah. Osborne, I sent him the link. I sent Dustin the link. I sent Justin the link. And then us three. So we have a full panel tonight.
Maybe.
Devo?
Oh, I did send it to him too. Yep.
I'm waiting on my computer. Running late today. I didn't even make it over to James and Kevin's live. Sorry, guys. Been busy doing shit around here and getting ready for the fall crawl Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
I did, however, get Bad Axe done.
We have Duke's RC in the house. Sliding sideways.
What up,
Mike
Kev?
Wheeler. Zach, anything $3.99.
What's going on, Zach?
Double A's in the house. Bruce Stevens, what's up? Brock RC in the house.
What's going on, guys?
James RC in the house. Chris Gerwitz in the house. Boy.
Oh, what up, Rich?
X Lewis in the house.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah, that thing is sweet, dude.
Stinky Cola. Super one-handed. Jeff. Walter. We will see you Sunday, fella.
Waiting on it to come.
Matt Long.
Oh, shit.
Ed Duchemin. Big D's RC in the house.
Uh-oh, better.
And this weird guy, this Jack Toy Box.
There.
Yeah, I don't know about that bad. Travis. Brian in the house. Outpost RC.
Shoot, buddy. So,
And that pretty much sums it up. Heck yeah. So,
go ahead.
I was just going to get to the unboxing. So, you got something?
Oh, it can wait till after.
Okay. I officially have mail. And there's a bug on it. So I wonder what this could be, guys.
A box.
A box.
A box of fun.
You better believe it.
What's up, Jake, C-Dubs, Aaron, James? What's up, Outpost? Brock,
Bam.
Big D RC, Denny, Duke's RC. What's up, Jeff Walters? Max Paul?
Dun, dun, dun. And as always, the packaging for FMS is outstanding. Comes in this beautiful box. Everybody knows this already.
Matt Long says, I was going to say Halloween candy from the shady side of town with that razor blade sticking out. What's up, Zach? They wanted. Denny says, what color?
Oh, look at that. So, oh, Jack, guess what? I have a charger now because this thing comes with one.
No, you don't, because that's for a 900 milliamp battery that charges at 2,000 milliamps an hour. So if you go ahead and plug your 380 into that or your SCX4 batteries, you're going to create a bonfire real quick.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
I'll bring you one
Oh,
someday.
wow. They finally put a case on the ESP. That's awesome.
So I had my
that.
hands on that exact truck today.
No shit.
Yeah, Andy came by. His came in today, too.
Nice.
What's up,
So
Mike Wheeler?
Jack is going to be showing us some little
Mike.
tips and tricks to do to this thing right out the box for free.
Jake wants the tan one. Mike Wheeler says, I only like the way cocaine smells.
Look at
Matt
that.
Long said, best color of those for sure. Travis said, damn, it's not blue.
It was a toss-up between that color or the blue for me.
Right, I'm torn.
This thing looks sweet.
But I got a long time to figure out which color I want.
Hell yeah. So, for my first upgrade,
Aaron said, Double A said his is yellow.
Nice.
I'm going to throw these on there.
Stinky likes yellow. Eric said free is good. I don't know.
I've never been a huge fan of yellow on vehicles, but it's starting to grow on me because everything I own is black or blue.
Max said pretty stinking sweet, Jason.
Hell yeah.
Mike says something about two-tone gets him. Yeah, Mike, I like that blue and silver like that. Osborne said pink is his favorite color. I really hope that was Christina.
Pink. I only like pink in one aspect.
It's my new obsession.
Yep.
Not even a question.
Yep.
Duke said, like the gray, it's the best. Jason, you're gonna put the Gladiator roof rack on it like Jack did, said Jacob.
You better believe it.
Zach said that those are beautiful. James got the blue one.
Nice.
Matt Long said best solution is just to buy them all. I'll settle for one.
I figured once the silver gets scratched up on mine, I'm just going to hit it with bed liner and throw the black wheels on it.
Bruce said his is camo. They did such a great job on the paint, he can't even see it.
Real quiet, too.
Jake said pink taco. They forgot the controller, though, Bruce.
Pink tacos are the best tacos.
Yeah, Max, I really like that blue one, too. Little paint and some spit shine, they can come in any color, said Eric. Yeah. Osborne, I was singing the song. Oops.
Oh, Jack, we're good. We are good.
Okay, but look at the inside. Is it going to hit the portal casing on the inside?
Jake said,
No.
take the back tire off.
Nice.
Oh, shit.
Jake said, take the back tire off. You'll save some weight and stop it from tipping over.
Yeah, I shaved like 14 or 15 grams off the rear bumper just by taking the rear tire, the 4 screws, and the little bracket mount off for it.
Oh, no.
Aaron said he sent you a picture on Instagram, Jay. Kevin likes the gray. What up, Kev? Mike Wheeler said pink tacos are nice, but sometimes you get a triple meat Arby's. Huh?
Like a hand grenade. Oh, I'm
Well,
not even gonna finish that one.
that would be scary, Mike. Haven't had that happen. That didn't happen like back before I got married. Jake said, Jack, you said 15 grams when I asked about it.
Yeah, I thought it was either 13 or 15. I did add some back because I put the
Oh, nice,
the little
Bruce.
pilot from the Gladiator, and then I had some printed sand ladders for the back. So I didn't want to. The body is molded in a way that there's little like nipples that stick out. That's supposed to be where the mount is, so that it sits level because of the curve of the rear. And so I wanted to cover it up somehow. Oh, I got me some fancy sliders on this thing now,
Yeah, excellent.
and they're also inner fenders as well.
Oh, cool. Dig it.
Joe RC's on Etsy has them. Also has a couple different variations of bumpers and stuff now too, like a tube style bumper and high clearance bumpers and stuff.
So Bruce said he wants the yellow. There's a dude on eBay sells Matt's off-road decals that fit perfect. That sounds cool, Bruce. Stinky said this is scale and sexy. Duke said flip the screw on the front axle for the C-hub to the back of the axle.
So for the servos on these, you'll notice that has what looks like an Emax in it, but it is not. Out of the box, if you want to get rid of the servo saver and you happen to have a dead Emax, you can pull the top cover off of both servos, switch the top final gear and shafts over, and then put the Emax cover on the stock servo with the Emax top gear. And at that point, you can run on one of the Emax servo horns, or if you drill out the hole on the bottom, that's an Endura one, and it's just got a little nut on the front of it. But it gets rid of the servo saver, and if you got a burnt up Emax laying around, it's like a 5-minute swap, and it works pretty well.
What the fuck?
And
so yeah, here's Bad X all together and running, working beautifully. Got Black Label 2.0s front and back on the X15 axles. I got 4-wheel steer. Got the Nano Bam in there. This thing is unstoppable. It just goes and goes and goes. It is pretty awesome. I dig it a lot.
oh, man.
Still got some work to do, but it'll do. I did the one-ups. I did them narrow side out so that they can get right up tight on the steering knuckles there, but I got the +6 on them, so that comes in at 4 7/8 width, so nice and narrow. This is the Aoshima 1/25th scale model body, so it's a bit smaller. I have the new 92 Toyota that AMT just put back out. They re-released it. I'm not going to use that on this one. I think this fits this chassis perfectly. I think the bigger one is a 20th scale. It's quite a bit bigger. I'd end up having to narrow the front end, whereas this one, all I had to do was a little trim up front there, and everything clears nicely. So kind of like that. Did the metal boat sides I just made out of flashing material, the same stuff you use on your roof. Hinged it in the front. There you go. And I've got the Rock Wolf SJTA 32 in there. Then a radio link receiver, 4-channel. The Nano Bam tucked in nicely, all shielded. Got part of the boat side. I shaped it into a shield to protect the motor from anything touching it. Everything's nice, clean. Loving this thing. Battery goes right up front here.
Nope.
Running a 3S from Mofo. So that's why we have a hood scoop, because when you put a supercharger in there, you know, you got to make some room. 3S is definitely a supercharger in this thing. Yeah. It's got super slow crawl. I mean, this thing is very, very cool. I love it.
Go to your chores. Oh my God.
No, Aaron, they're not the same. They're actually metal and they're longer.
Come here, Bruno.
At least metal on the lower and metal on the
I
steering.
really would like to try that, Ed. We'll see if we can't make that happen.
What the hell?
Video seeking? I'm not sure what that is.
I officially don't have a socket to put these freaking wheels on.
Jake says, holy shit, I just noticed Jason cleaned his desk.
That's what I said too when he turned his camera on.
Yeah, I'm not going to change it, dude. Seeking.
Damn it.
Thanks, Travis.
Why do they have to do that?
Narrower than your
It's
brass axes with the 1-ups, Max Paul? Yeah, 5 inches.
This freaking wheel nut is yet another size. It is not a 4 millimeter. It's not a 5 millimeter. It's a 5 millimeter. And the one and only 5 millimeter I have is not skinny enough to fit in to screw the nut down.
Oh, Double A asked, he said, are the links the same as the FCX 24? And then he said, length is what he meant.
No, it's a longer wheelbase.
Yes.
Jake said, I had to use a bit out of my yellow toolkit to change my wheels on the K5.
What to do.
FCX 18, longer than the 24 and has its own steel ladder frame. Yeah, I did notice when I saw Andy's today. I looked it over.
Is Andy coming someday?
Yes.
Nice.
Jason put paper in a 6 millimeter to get it to grab. I did that too. Oh, Eric's taking off. We'll catch you later. Gonna watch the Warriors game.
Later, dude.
We'll see ya. Bruce, just want to jump on and say hello. Wish y'all a great weekend. Not feeling it tonight. Peace out. All right, we'll catch you later, Bruce.
See you, Bruce.
See you, Bruce. So, did anybody happen to catch the video from the toy fair, I guess, for the lack of a better term?
I did watch a little of that. You sent it to me. That was cool.
Did you get to the FMS table?
Yeah, where he showed that new, what is that, a 24?
The
lemur?
24th, the 24 scale lemur. And then they showed a 10th scale orange and white K5 with the rear top on, and a black one with the top off and a cage on the back of it. 10 scale blazers. And they even take the body off and look underneath it. So should be pretty interesting to see. I'm not sure when those are supposed to come out, but they were sitting on the FMS table and the guy was talking about it. So apparently it's in the works.
See you later, Seeking. He said break is over.
Damn it. Well,
Matt
these
needs a
aren't
link
gonna
to the
work.
video. Anyone here running a Fury Tech Grasshopper? Tip my parts tray. Missing a hex nut. Need to buy some replacements. Anyone happen to know what size they are? Not a clue. I don't have a Fury Tech Grasshopper.
I believe the video was Harley Designs, I think. At least the one I watched.
Damn it.
Janet?
All right. I'll let you know what I did. Is it the correct way of tightening these things down? No. Does it work multiple times? Yes. Where's my wheel wrench? It is a 5.5. I don't think this is the one I was using. But you can use one of the smaller ones on the cross wrench and push it down on the crown of that nut, and it will actually tighten it down all the way without stripping the nuts or anything.
Hell yeah.
That's how I've
Fair
been putting, until I can draw up a design, print a wrench that's super skinny that'll fit in there, or I think Weeha make one, I think.
Sounds like something you yell as you go over, you know, like an unexpected drop.
No, they make a thin-walled little nut driver that has,
I know her. Sorry.
you're good.
That's funny.
I'm pretty excited for Sunday. I think it's going to be a good turnout.
Hell yeah.
I already got to repair
Damn
my
it.
Toyota.
This really bums me out. I was really excited to put these rims and tires on this truck.
Put them on.
I don't have a wheel wrench small enough.
Did you not just listen to a single word I just told you?
Oh, okay. Mike's taking off. We'll catch you later, Mike.
Tighten them down as
No.
far as you can with the one that fits it until it gets like to the point where you're starting to hit your little lug nuts or whatever.
Yeah.
And then turn it sideways and use one of the bigger side of the little short arms. Push it right down on the round crown part of that nut and push down while you're tightening, and it will grip it and tighten it.
Oh? I'm confused.
Okay.
So push down with what?
So use the normal one that fits it to tighten it down as far as you can.
Right.
I'm talking the actual wheel wrench that came with it.
This one?
Yes. Use that to tighten it down as far as you can.
Yeah.
And then turn it sideways, and the larger barrel on the short sides, like the little short arms on the cross, use the larger one, push it down on the round part of the crown, and it will grip it enough to tighten it all the way down.
Oh, yeah, buddy. So that, I believe,
Stinky Cola said, "Dremel your wrench, dweebs."
I take mine to a
I can't anymore.
grinder.
Look I got cracks coming through.
Ah.
I can't anymore.
Oh wow, Guy Outdoors is here. Welcome. He said he's still having some double vision from a surgery from a couple weeks ago. Well, we certainly hope you get better here soon, man. He said it's improving.
Jason,
Yes.
Duke's RC said, "Flip the nut over so the nylon threads first, and at that point, you just use a bigger driver for it."
Ooh, that's a good idea. But your
Duke's
trick
bubble
is
gum.
working.
Stinky wants to know, how does that not fit?
Oh, and I didn't even use what you told me to use, but I looked at the size, and it works.
Nice.
Hell yeah! Bad ass, Jack. Get a bomb.
Did he just say fat ass Jack?
Probably. I don't take offense to it. I'm a little chubby going into fall. I'm not gonna lie. I have 2 packs of fruit snacks and a Nutri-Grain bar sitting next to me, so I can't really deny it at this point.
Oh shit. Yeah, but that's not like I'm gonna eat these. I'm gonna get fat. That's pure like munchy food. Like
No,
from a side effect from something we've both done already tonight.
I mean, to some degree.
Stone Jim time again.
I lost a nut.
That's problematic.
Yeah.
What's up, Brian Costner? He says, "Can you guys help me get some wheels on?"
Where'd it go?
Actually, he said, "Can you guys help me out some wheels on?" But I get the point.
Oh, that is sweet.
Jeff said he'll be gone in the morning for a couple hours for his son's church. Okay, Jeff. Well, any of you guys heading there tomorrow? Not all wheels are FCX 18 friendly, right? Double A.
Yep. I have found that the trio wheels that come with the extra set of the little hex, those tend to clear with the wider hex adapter on it.
Jacob says, "Hey, Jason, I can't get your deadbolt to drive straight. The servo horn is off a little."
Is it an Emax servo?
Yes.
That would be why. They're notorious for not centering. And if you do center it off of the trim, you'll lose a little bit of steering in one direction over the other.
Jeff said, "Also, don't forget to sign and pay at booth when you come to the park for Jason's fall crop."
Yes.
Matt just flipped through the toy fair. FCX Blazer looks pretty nice. Tons of features and licensed. Front wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, dig feature, lockers, 2-speed. Yeah, that sounds pretty kick-ass.
I was dying laughing when he was like, "Wow, that's a really nice TRX4." I just went quiet.
By the way, guys, Enduro wheels work perfectly on the FCXs, said Aaron.
Oh, I'm dying.
Thanks, Aaron. What up, Shorty? Said, what up, everyone? Dukes is taking off. We'll catch you later, Dukes.
See you, Dukes.
Top is removable with rear glass.
I mean, it looked good. I'm curious what the price point's going to be on it. I'm guessing it's probably around 250 to 350, average of 300.
All right.
Brian, they got it right on the 10th, says Brian. Jake says, now that you said that, I couldn't tell it was an Emax. The stickers are all off. I'll be changing that out ASAP. Matt said that's what it looked like to him, TRX4. Yeah, that fucking truck looks great, man. It really does. Yeah, I when Andy got his over here, yeah, I really got to get one.
Especially for
And
your
that-
new little backyard tours.
Yeah, and that gray is awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I've got all my WPLs too, but that I just like that truck. And watching it perform and seeing how it looks and what it's got.
It drives really nice.
Yeah. Yeah, watching Double A with his. Brian says, I'll bet it will cost more than that, Debo. It has a lot of features
Yeah.
and license.
Found it.
Debo? Where's Debo? What'd you find?
The nut. I'm dying. I don't know what it is.
Brian thought you were Debo. That's actually Jack talking, Brian.
I don't know what it is, but I am fine all day long. I get home and I get into the night, and all of a sudden I freaking hack and cough and
Are you allergic to dogs?
no.
Kids?
Well, I don't know. I never used to be, but apparently once you get to a certain age, you start being allergic to other shit.
It's the kids. You're allergic to kids.
Yeah.
Shorty says, nice truck. Only thing he doesn't like is you have to unscrew the body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure somebody will come up with a clip system for it at some point.
Aaron said you must have mold.
That could be possible because I was in the house.
Well, yeah, but the house has been gutted and cleaned, right? You don't have mold there.
Yeah, like you can't physically see any mold, but there could possibly still be some in there.
You didn't treat for it while you had it all ripped open?
It's still ripped open, and no, we didn't treat for it. We just ripped everything off that we
You need to go to like a grow store and pick up peroxide, and this stuff's like, high, like 90 some percent, 100% peroxide. Do not
peroxide.
under any circumstances get it on your skin. Don't breathe it, none of that. You'll mix it to like 30%, and then you could spray with it, like with one of those sprayers you can get from Home Depot or whatever.
Right.
You pour in and then pump it up. The peroxide is what all of those, like you call in those companies after like something bad happens, like your house gets flooded or whatever, and then you call in like ServPro.
Yeah.
Well, that's what they use is peroxide to kill all the mold. And you want to break it down to about 30%. But
Oh, yeah.
you got to be exceptionally careful in handling the raw. I can't remember if it's 100% or 96%. It will literally fuck you up as soon as it gets on your skin. Check your air handler and ductwork for mold and other stuff growing, said Matt.
We got all new ductwork.
Aaron said he loves his FJ40, so much better with the HW 1080 ESC. Guy.
Man,
Have
I
you
tell
seen
you
the
what,
Red Cat Co? Yes.
I was just going to say That thing is sweet.
It goes up and down. Yeah.
What is it? RC every day, or is it RC every day, Jason?
RC every day and that other one that
RC
you watch.
review,
Yes.
Francis.
Yeah.
They've been doing RC every day. I think slammed the truck, and he also put the trailer on switches too.
Oh, wow. Brian said if it dropped and raised slow like airbags, it'd be sick. Servos are so fast, but it's awesome being able to slam it.
Well, that's not necessarily true because the way my lowrider is set up, I have dip switches that are not spring loaded, and I can go as slow or as fast as I want to go with it. If you use an aircraft controller on it, you can literally set up a like a speed timer on it, basically. Like how I set my flaps up on my airplanes, they don't just slam down like barn doors. They slowly drop down. It's like a time delay on it, basically. So you potentially could set it up where you flick a switch and it slowly just drops down to the pavement without having to do anything else.
Matt Long says, anyone see the new Mini Z 4x4 Hilux? Looks pretty nice. No, I haven't. Damn it. Another truck I
Are
need to
you
buy.
fucking kidding me? Hold on, I'm going to Google. Mini Z.
Brian said RC Review had the patinaed version a guy built on his channel. I saw that, Brian. That was sick. Catch you later, Brock, and working on it. He said, stay stoned. Stone Jim Tyler, get him.
All I'm seeing is the Forerunner.
Right, so that's good info, Jack. Yes, on the stock radio, it is just fast.
I'm not gonna lie, everybody loves the suspension on the LC80, and I'm over here ripping off the stock shocks already.
Uh, yeah, I definitely want to get one. Man, I am truly torn because that gray is just so beautiful. I was looking
Hell
at
yeah,
it.
guys. Look at that shit.
Would you just look at it?
Would you just look at it?
Just look at it.
Just look at it.
Now those are which
Just
rims?
Hobby sold.
Yeah. Double A said, Matt, did you mean the Forerunner? Huh. Yeah, that looks good, man. I like it. What tires are those? Oh, okay. That's okay. That I forgot. That's that setup that the tires and the rims look so good
Yeah.
together. Brian said also saw HPI is releasing the Venture platform again. Looked like a strange unlicensed body.
Yeah, I
With an
saw
F8
that.
Cruiser roof rack. Just happy to see it back. Wonder if manufacturer produced the hop ups again. Huh. Also dropping a new Land Cruiser, says Matt. Huh. What's up, Grizzly Works?
Oh, god damn.
Okay.
Evening, everyone, he
So-
says. Yeah. Oh, I see what you say. Yeah, that thing's pretty cool, man. Look at all those cool storage bins. This makes you want to look and go and see what's in there, doesn't
Ah,
it? Yike.
hmm.
Stinky said, run your gates with that. What's the width?
Oh, the width is wide as shit.
What is it stock? Does anybody know what the stock width is?
I would assume
There you go, assuming.
Jack would.
Mine's not stock width anymore. Well, I don't have the stock tires on it anymore. I don't have wideners on it, but
Somebody in the chat, you got one? Measure the width. Looks like a monster truck with the wide portals on it. Totally different look than my Rock Hobby LC80, although it's the same body. Should say on the box sleeve, said James.
Yeah, you're right.
touche, good sir.
That's using your noggin, James.
Stock width is 126 millimeters.
That's what Aaron and James said. Like all three of you were popping it up. You were saying it, and it was popping on the screen from both of them. Like bing, bing. Which is, fuck, I don't know, what's 126?
It is currently
Oh, damn it. Why would you make a thing like that?
doing it.
Janet. Well, that's just under 5 inches. That's real close to 4 7/8.
It is 150 millimeters wide.
So you're a bit bigger.
Yeah,
That's what
I
she said.
am.
You're almost 6 inches. You're 5 7/8.
I'm 5.9 inches wide.
So you're going to have wider gates.
Yes. Which I have already set up on my bench because Saturday night, me and Josh did an 18th scale comp. I said bench, I meant track. Oh my goodness, that is hard to open.
No, you're doing it wrong. Slide your pinky up in the left inner wheel well and push up. I had to do mine on the left because the headlight wiring was in the way and everything. But once you get that all tucked up out of the way, you can literally just pop it up from underneath super easily.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
So we do have probably a little bit of charge in this battery. This plug can only go in one way, correct?
It's actually 4 13/16. So
Oh,
16th under 7/8.
come on.
122
Okay.
millimeters.
Negative. Positive. And
Nah. Super said I'd have to build a whole new course if I got an 18th scale.
Worth it.
Like I wasn't going to build one anyway. I have 16th scale, so the WPL is basically the same things. And the other thing about that is, now that I've started working on a course, I can actually say the way I build it, because the way I want to build and the way I am building them, I'm just building more for terrain rather than building a set course.
Okay, Jack, I don't want to read
Gates for
the
med.
instruction manual. How do you get rid of the double tap reverse?
Put your first dip switch up, your second dip switch down, your third dip switch up, your fourth dip switch
Catch you later,
down. That'll
Travis.
be no brake, just forward to reverse, and that'll also give you a 50% drag brake because at 25% it won't hold.
So up, down, up, down.
Yep. That'll
What
give
up,
you
Havoc
LIFO
Hobbies?
cutoff, 50% drag, and the reverse setup and everything.
Havoc Hobbies and Tyler Annabelle, welcome to the show. Havoc said good day, everybody. Tyler said, what's up, guys? So your cousin's here, Jay? Jay is very intent on his new toy. He doesn't even hear me talking.
I got to play with toys all day today.
That's what she said.
On currently all scales almost.
What?
Yeah, I got to drive around in a dump truck all day
Oh,
and operate a payloader. And I'm currently playing with a 18th scale 4x4. I got to play with some toys with my son on the floor of the camper, which were Matchbox cars. So those are 1/64th scale.
Matt Long says, if anyone wants a great basher, put the Gorgon on your list. I just got one, and it's a ton of fun. Check that out. Tyler said it was fun to play around on your new track, compare it to your old one. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Aaron said his nephews may get those, or maybe the 18th scale Arma. What is that? You guys see the new 18th scale Arma? No. I have not seen it, Stinky.
This thing is so quiet.
Oh, Matt has his name on the list for the new 18th Arma at his local hobby shop. Grizzly's going to be getting at least one of the new Armas.
Oh my God, I got such a mess in here.
Is that the new thing? Is everybody going to get into 18th scale now?
Well, yeah, because technically I'm not allowed to buy another 24 scale until my 41st birthday.
Oh, I was just referring to everybody talking about 18th scale now, like in the chat.
I got such a mess in here. I had to freaking scramble and clean off all the freaking lawn chairs because it's completely downpouring outside and I don't like having my shit all wet. And that
Oh, you mean like Saturday?
yeah, exactly like Saturday.
Jake said, like I said, use a 6mm and put a rubber band on it so it will grab.
Oh, this is another thing that I got on Saturday.
What you got? A purse?
It's just a bag. Oh, it's got an inside pocket.
That's what she said.
Oh, you guys didn't see that. That's missing.
It's a marsupial.
So many chairs.
Huh, Grizzly said it plus at $130. It's a great price. Catch you later, Chris. New meds are kicking in.
Oh shit.
Tyler said those donuts you had last week at the party were good.
Yeah, they were.
He said spot on.
By Joshua.
Hey,
One more
what's up,
chair.
Zach? Cardboard crawlers in the house.
All chairs out of way.
Zach said just put up a night crawl with the Grizzly Works Recovery Works Gladiator. Actually, probably not quite up yet, he said.
This controller is so awesome to drive one-handed with.
Yeah.
It's so small.
Matt Long said, anyone know what's up with everyone on YouTube all of a sudden going anti-Traxxas?
Well, that's been that way for a couple
Yeah,
months
because
now.
they tried suing everybody on the planet. I'm not anti-Traxxas.
They did start a bunch of shit quite a while back this year. Pissed off a bunch of people. But they kind of got it all straightened out. Zach said, I just used 4 dabs of artist putty. Is that what they call it around there?
For what?
I don't know. I don't know what he was talking about. Oh, wait. What is he talking about? Jake said, Jason, I want to put in wheel well lights in his Blazer for night crawling.
Oh, shit.
I'm not sure what Zach was talking about. Nice, I haven't permanently attached either of mine. I just used 4 dabs of artist putty. I don't know if he's talking about lights or what he's talking
Oh.
about. Brandon, did I just hear Jason say it's small and easy to use, just one hand?
Yep.
Roger Long, what's up, brother? He says FMS killed Traxxas. Yeah, that's fucking badass, dude. That is a great truck. Loving it. Hubba bubba. Jake says, take that wheel off the back. It'll do better.
It's not really doing all that poorly.
Jeff said, move those 2 screws. Pinch the
Yeah.
C-hubs.
Yeah, I need to do that.
Blinker. You know, I thought that that would annoy me, but it doesn't make any sound. When Andy had his, he was showing me. It blinks, but it doesn't make any sound. And as long as I don't have to listen to it, I'm not even going to notice it.
I depinned my front blinkers, so they aren't on anymore, and I moved a wire around for my rear lights that turns the blinkers off and keeps tail lights on all the time when the headlights are on now. And I removed the rear blinkers completely.
Double A said, agreed, Jason, lose the spare tire.
Yeah, but right now, everything that's causing me issues is not spare tire related.
Brian
So
said, well, or Brian said, no, don't take off the spare, Jason.
I'm probably not going to. I'm probably going to put a bigger one on so I can have a matching spare to these.
I was going to say, I can't stand having an oddball spare on the back.
Brian said, what will you do if you have a flat? Plus, it's badass.
It's inside the vehicle. You just can't see it.
Cardboard says, my drugs wheel every day, and the roofs have not fallen off yet. But if I want to repaint, or I don't know, it worked, and I haven't changed it. No, the LC80s need to stay stock, said Zach. Brian said, yes, matching spare. Matt says, do y'all know of any big East Coast events coming in the coming year? He planned on going to USTE this year, but found out today they aren't holding it this coming year. Oh, no shit. Brian says, what tires did you put on it?
They are a DJ Crawler tire. They're 60 by 25 millimeters. The wheels are from Hobby Soul. And I can't remember the name of the tire, but they come from DJ Crawler.
Havoc Hobby said I had to lower my FCX18, LC80. The suspension is too tall.
Oh, mine's going even lower right now.
Grizzly,
And I already
Grizzly Works said, considering the fall it just took, a spare would be the least of that truck's worries.
Yeah.
Aaron said he put on Swamp Claw 57s. He thinks the suspension is perfect. Roger likes your wheels. He said, nice wheels, Jason. Brian said he loves the tires, not the wheels so much, although I do love some Hobby Soul wheels. I like that those wheels and those tires the pattern kind of matches when you look at them. I mean, obviously the rim is 5-spoked. The tires have 6-spoke, okay. But much less than the spokes on the sidewall of the tire there, but it still kind of matches up. It looks cool to me. Zach Center did you put a widener on it, or is it just from the wheels, says Zach?
It's just from the wheels.
Jeff said he clipped some rings off the spring to lower the ride height and still have that droop. Jake says you should put on the heavy Enduro wheels like you have, Jason. I did on the K5.
I'm probably gonna go with the one-ups from Mofo and the brass upgrade. I think they are like 60 some grams by the time you get everything.
What the fuck is that book? Rims. Well, the one up weighs a total of 9.91 grams, but that would include the inner ring, the aluminum, and the aluminum hub. If you pull that out, oh wait, that's wrong. Let me take a look at that. 5, 6, 7. It'd be like 37 grams plus the hub, depending on which hub you run. Anywhere from 4.5 to 8.76. So
Is that with the brass upgrade?
yes, that's what I'm saying.
It is. Huh.
Well, like the rim itself only weighs, let's see, 9, 11, 15, 16. Yeah, the rim itself weighs like 19 grams, but then the brass upgrade is 28, but you lose like the inner ring and the hub if you do the upgrade. So you're like, what's that, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh, that was close. That could have been bad, but thankfully it landed on its wheels.
So depending on which hub you use, 42 to 47 grams about is what the one-ups are going to weigh with the brass upgrade.
I'm probably gonna go with the UPWs then.
Yeah, you get more weight with an Islander kit with a UPW because that 4mm spacer is one big huge piece of brass. So you can get up around 70 grams or whatever.
I think you got a set that weighs like 75, don't you?
Yeah, that's tire included.
Right. Oh, I totally just ran over Sasquatch.
Oh, I missed a bunch of comments there. Let's see. Brian said he's using 2 sets of Hobby Soul wheels on an upcoming build. Zach hasn't changed his a bit yet. Oh, you know what the problem is here?
Oh, Bear Tire finally created its first problem. Has nothing to do with weight, but approach angle or departure angle. I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place, guys. Or in this case, a rock and another rock. Very, very little tire rub.
Jeff's still waiting on his rims from Mofo. Brian says gray's a good color on that. Aaron mounted up some brass wheels from Endura. Jake says, how do you like it so far, Jason?
It's freaking awesome.
Matt says the stance is a bit wide for his taste, but the side profile of that truck with those wheels and tires is fantastic.
I can make it narrower by flipping these wheels these wheels from Hobbies are the adjustable offset.
Yeah. Jake said the Enduro wheels are 44 grams each without a tire mounted. Brian said, won't you have tire rub if you lower it?
Not planning on lowering it.
Roger said that rig flex is perfect.
I had an issue with two of my shocks on opposite corners, where no matter what I did, run them dry, run them with a couple drops for lubrication, run them full, compress them before screwing the caps down, extend them before screwing the caps down. It will cycle perfectly fine 4 or 5 times and then just absolutely locks up, will not move. And so here I am rebuilding the stock shocks for the 4th time.
I hate when that happens. Brian said, I like stuffing the tires in my LC89 personally, just like real. Okay.
Oh, that was very satisfying.
Havoc said no tire rub.
Come on, nobody got that one? Oh,
I didn't hear you.
I said that was very satisfying.
Was it now? Havoc said he made no tire rub. I made shock towers that allowed tires to tuck into wheel wells perfectly. Really? Wow. Name that trap.
The same shop that makes the bumpers and sliders, inner fenders or whatever, is also doing shock keys for them as well.
I heard about those. Who's doing that?
Joe RCs, JORCS on Etsy.
Oh, okay. Jeff said, careful with that front bumper. Looks weak and easy to break off.
2FM did say don't pick it up by the front end with the bumper being the main support because he did snap his off, but it's also basically leveraging the whole truck on 2 screws. Jason, when you get a chance, if you want to switch the camera over, I've got the body off if you want to look at these.
Yeah, that's what I was just trying to do.
Havoc says, I beat the shit out of mine. Bumper still holding up well.
So these are the inner fenders / sliders. It's a partial in the front to make room for steering and being able to reach up and get your power button and battery and everything, but they're pretty nice. I'm pretty pleased with them so far. It's just attaches with the 2 screws right there on each side. You can install them in literally 5 minutes. I installed mine with the body off. I think it's easier that way, but it definitely helps to keep a lot of stuff out if you're going down the trails or it's fall, so you're not kicking leaves up in your truck and everything. And I think it was $20 for a full set for a
And
pair of
that
them.
was from Joe.
Yep. And they also do the shock keys. I believe there's multiple bumpers at this point, front and rear. And I think William McHugh is also doing bumpers for him already.
Zach asked, has anyone figured out the length of the upper links need to be to get rid of the Y link?
No.
I don't.
Honestly,
Does
I'm
it have
I'm not even going to get rid of the Y link. I'm not even that concerned about it because it cycles pretty nicely now that I've got these other shocks on.
I swear
Yeah.
Andy's was 4-linked.
Nope, it's 3-link front and rear on the top.
Hmm. I did notice it was plastic, but I thought it was 4-linked. I didn't even really look close, I guess. Aaron said not yet, but there are adjustable links out there. Oh man, excuse me. Yawning. James wants the rear 4-linked at least. Yeah, that thing's just too cool, man. Too cool for school. Havoc thinks the 3-link works well. No real advantage to going to a 4-link.
Kind of what boat I'm on at this point.
Zach, do you have yours yet, Jim? No, I can't get one, man. I can't. I'm broke. I can't get one yet. Maybe Santa will be good to me. Stinky said, make some links. Yep.
Oh yeah, with that threaded rod.
Double A said, at least the links are the right length for the body. Didn't like how short they were on the K5. Right, dude, but I've spent it, like, overspent my budget is the problem at this point, Cardboard.
Just boils down to how many nights do you want to eat ramen for the month?
Well, no, I'm past that already.
Just boil it down to which corner is going to make the most money.
I mortgaged off a few months worth of purchases to make some early purchases. I couldn't make any money standing on a corner.
Hey, it takes all sorts, man.
Yep.
No. I would scare people that pulled up. I scare people walking. Only fans. Like I said, you'd have to have people that would be willing to watch.
Jim has an OnlyFans, and you click on the link, and it's just a tiny truck crawling around in his living room.
Right.
That would be freaking funny as hell. Gummy brain is officially setting in.
Be a split screen. It'd be one watching a tiny truck crawl, and the other would be just the desk with parts. And...
What the hell?
That would be funny. Did Outpost ever drop another message? I don't know. He was here. Jeff said, I blew my budget, just bought 4 new rigs this month. Damn. All BlackRock van, Fury Wagon, MC Cool Mod K5, and now the LC Hades, said Jeff. Oh, awesome. You got that BlackRock van.
I bought this one on a budget of non-existence. Because
Oh, did you ever tell your wife?
no.
Oh, yes.
So you're out here working on a truck and she doesn't even know it yet.
Right.
Quite honestly, he has enough of them that if he never says anything about it, you really think she's ever going to notice?
The money.
He already
And the
replaced
money,
it.
I replaced it.
Oh, well.
Chalk that one up as a win.
Yeah.
So wait a minute now. How'd you get the money? I might be able to do this.
I sold one of my rigs.
Oh. What'd you sell?
Gonna have to figure that one out.
Not that interested to worry about it.
It was
I think I
not
know
the
what it
Max
is.
Smasher. It
It's
was
not
not
what?
the Max Smasher.
Well, there goes my guess.
And it was not the blue and white Bronco.
Deciding on the drift car chassis I'm getting, going rear wheel drive, it'd be 90 millimeter, 120 millimeter, fit a bunch of different model bodies and die cast, says Stinky. Oh, that's cool. Matt's taking off. Get back to work on his Tamiya Bronco some more. Hell yeah, Matt. Have a good one. Oh, we weren't talking about you and your wife, Jeff. We were talking about Jason and his wife. Jake says, just tell her I gave it to you for your birthday.
Ha. That didn't really help a whole lot.
Jeff said he sold some stuff so it helps.
I need to get more throw out of my.
I don't know if I could sell any of my rigs. I really couldn't. Although I do have something I would. I have a low C mini T.
There we go. Nice.
What'd you do?
Turned up the jaw rate. The steering jaw rate.
The dual rate?
Or dual rate. That's what I meant. My jaw is not working properly.
Roger says he finds it very hard to sell a rig. Yeah, Roger. Yeah. I mean, I've got like that low C that's been sitting in there for a couple of years now. Haven't done anything with it. I could sell that.
Wait till spring and come oval race it in the driveway with us.
I just don't get into it, man. I thought I would, but I just don't. It's hardly been run. Tried running it a couple times and was just like, meh. I don't know.
Oh yeah. I think that just set that down even lower than it did with the stock shocks and still has the same, if not a little bit more travel.
Oh, yeah.
And with that, it's doobie time.
You coming out to the fall crawl, Roger? Walters
Yeah,
RC
right.
this Sunday at 10 a.m.
Oh. Owen's going to be up here.
Cool. Yeah, I know. He said he got the yellow one and he's getting or he had the blue one. So he's going to let me drive the blue one. So I'll at least be able to drive one when everybody's driving them.
Oh, yeah. I think there's going to be enough out there for almost every person to drive one. A lot.
Depends on what your definition of every person is, because last we counted the somewhat local group that may be showing up is close to 20 people.
Right.
Oh, Owen's here. What's up, Owen?
Owen!
Oh, you said I can drive the yellow one? Is that what you're saying? I don't care. I'm just happy to drive one.
I'm curious what you think about that new WPL truck you got.
You talking about Owen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Brandon? Tinker Time's in the house.
What's
What
up?
Oh, Roger can't make it. He's going to be on call at work. Brandon said he's 2 trucks and 2 trailers in for the month. The new SCX 24 and FX 118. I also have 4 builds going on right now. My desk is crazy full. Scrambling to get 6 trucks ready for tomorrow's event. Wow. That was Grizzly Words. Brandon's been messing with the new Power Wagon. What's up, Spare Parts? How you doing, brother?
Jack lowered his, and I put mine into the sky.
Would you crank the collars down?
No, I mounted the shocks onto the chassis.
Okay, then. You gonna put some smasher tires on it?
Ooh.
Stone Jim Town again.
That's a good idea.
I mean, it does have a 2-speed. You technically could turn it into a little mini monster truck.
Right?
Although locked dips with a monster truck would be a bitch when it comes to turning.
Yeah. I don't think I'm going to put the back bumper on again. I think I'm going to leave it off.
The back bumper completely?
Yeah.
What led you to remove the rear bumper to begin with?
Hot damn, Roger.
Because it was hanging up, crawling across the rocks. Yeah, the scratches.
Roger said a fire truck's ladder got stuck up on a run. He was called to get it down, made $400 in 2.5 hours of work on call.
Can't beat
Oh,
that.
On call cash pays well. Yeah. Hell, there you go. You can buy yourself that new rig. And the new axial power wagon. Grizzly didn't get the FCX 18 yet. Ooh. I don't know why I'm so tired. Or am I just waking up?
Uh-oh.
Aaron said the new SCX 24 looks really capable out of the box.
Jim's getting a phone call.
Yep. And Jim.
I'll catch you.
I wonder if he realizes that whenever that happens, we can't hear a word he says when he says goodbye to us.
It just turns to TV static.
I don't know.
I was surprised how cheap painted bodies are for these things.
Oh, yeah. I think I want to get the red one.
The red one.
Yeah, the old version. From the old version.
What were the old version's colors?
Maroon. I think there was a black or a darker gray. And that's it. And then there was the cheap knockoff that had a white one. With the mountains.
Yep. I think once the silver on this gets all beat to hell, I'm just going to hit it with some fine grit or fine textured bed liner and then just throw the black wheels on and be done with it.
I agree. Oh, they missed a light. It does not have a full light kit, guys.
What?
And every one of them out there. So on the originals, I do believe that is supposed to be a side marker light.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were talking like they missed a light, as in they didn't wire one of yours up.
No.
The question becomes, do you really want a tiny little lens on the side where when you roll over or grind up against a rock, it's probably going to break it off in the first time anyway?
Yeah.
Although that one would be fairly protected between the mirror and the fender flare.
Right. And the snorkel, at least the one on this side.
But how are you going to find a bulb that small that would be reliable?
In the Orlando kit.
You want wires that small on your larger crawler?
No, but I'm pretty sure as long as there is that specific ball being made, you might be able to find it without the wires on it, with just the two metal prongs, and then solder them on.
I feel like that one would be small enough that if you took the body off and forgot to unplug the lights, you're just ripping those things apart.
Yeah. I do agree with that one. I think it's going to have to get lowered back down.
You're not even going to give it a rip as a monster truck?
I am too lazy right now to put those tires on, even though what I'm doing currently is way more labor intensive. It's probably going to happen. Yeah, it's going to happen right now. Squirrel. Are you serious? The Max Smasher has the same size wheel nut?
They're the same
What?
axles.
Oh, yeah. Duh. Oh, shit.
Grizzly said they could have just done a hole in the body and put a little micro LED on the backside and basically have it shine through.
Oh, yeah. That would have worked. Which basically you can do the same with a 3mm light bulb.
I wonder
Right?
if you'd get any light bleeding through the body material itself.
Oh, yeah. Good point.
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out. It feels about the same, I guess, in terms of like thickness compared to the K5.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, that one was risky business with the old mustachio. Time for a different one. Shit. Yeah, I'd like to check out that lemur when it comes out. I'm curious if it's basically like a K5 with a, I don't know, like a tarantula style almost cage on it, and if it keeps the 2-speed. It's not necessarily the most attractive looking setup I've seen, but it looks like it might be fun to tinker with if it does still have the 2-speed.
Right. Ha! It's going to look like a mud truck.
I wonder if it'll pull wheelies in second gear.
That looks freaking sweet.
Oh yeah, you could easily just drop them right down to the frame, and they're still pretty much like right in line.
Yeah. I went backward with mine.
Double A's heading to bed. We'll catch you later, man.
See you, man. Oops. Whoa. Oh my God. I don't like that wrench.
Jeff said, "Oh yeah, park would be muddy on the course's perfect mud truck." So is Sunday going to be a mud fest?
Mudfest.
Because if that's the case, I need to completely change which trucks I'm bringing.
Uh, Oh, that looks so damn sweet.
You know what other wheels and tires will fit on it? Although they're a lighter weight setup. The stock ones that came on the K5, the chrome ones with the little holes in them.
Oh yeah, look at that stance.
Yeah, it's a beast.
That's awesome.
Turn it on, put it in second, and smash it and see what it does.
I gotta put the other 2 tires on.
Oh. Trying to decide if I'm going to bring any 24s tomorrow or not.
I'm bringing like 3 of them. 4 of them. 4 of them.
4 24s?
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess I'll bring the Defender, the Blue Buggy, the 10-2, the Unimog, and the LC80. And wait, a Defender. Wait, did I say that already? I don't know.
Yeah, you said the Defender.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How else was it going to be? 1, 2.
Well, if you're bringing the Defender, I should bring one of my Mini Z Jeeps.
Well, Debo even asked me if I was bringing a Mini Z, and I said, I don't know. Everybody was talking about bringing 10 scales and the bigger stuff, but it sounds like he'll probably bring one of his if I had to guess. So if I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What in the? Oh.
My phone died.
2.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, my phone. Oh, Jim's back. I didn't realize he dropped out. Oh yeah, he got the phone call. Duh.
Yeah, I've been backstage for a while now. So Jeff said the King of Rock's Pit of Doom is filling up with water good. Havoc Hobbies is going to bed. We'll catch you later, Havoc. Perfect for mud truck, says Jeff. Double A's taking off. We'll catch you later, Aaron. If he didn't already go, that was 5 minutes ago. What's up, C-Dubs?
Max Smasher tires.
My issue for the event I'm going to tomorrow, I thought it was only going to be 10th, then found out today is going to be running 24th and 18th. Oh, wow. So you had a bunch of trucks to get ready.
Look at that shit. Oh, you can't see it.
Yeah. The only Toyota Land Cruiser that nice that you'll see jacked up on big tires like that.
Yeah.
Yep. That's where mine's sitting at now.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, much lower.
Oh. That was scary.
Yeah, that's the I broke something noise.
Yeah, I thought I did, but I didn't.
What?
That looks so cool. Still can't see it. My phone freaking died. Stupid thing.
Jeff said, nice wheels, Jack.
Right?
Zach said he took 5 rigs to the gauntlet and broke 6.
Sounds like my last trip to the gauntlet. I spent more time fixing my dad's truck than driving my own truck.
I didn't get to go.
Come on, phone. Jim talking to somebody?
I have no idea. No, I think he went in the kitchen. Battery's letting the dogs in or out.
I think Mrs. Wolf might be there.
Yeah, I don't think it's Mrs. Wolf.
Yeah. Based on that comment, I would second that notion.
Get your ass outside. What are you doing? Swapping tires back over?
I'm putting the body screws back in.
Yeah, it's real fun having to undo that ladder screw to be able to get that back screw out.
Oh, I tell you. I managed to do it without taking the nut off, though.
I was able to do it one time and slip it past the nut, and it was an absolute pain in the ass to get it back on. And at this point, it's way easier for, at least for me, to just undo the nut on the ladder screw.
Staring right at the fucker. Oh, I
Yep,
love
I
it.
make this much better.
Freaking handle. So much better. Okay. So, who all in the chat is going to make the fall crawl tomorrow, where we will be doing the Vanquish raffle? Obviously, I'm going to be going live to do that as well. And did I say Saturday? It's Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh, I totally took off the wrong tire. Mother pepper.
Are you eating a gummy on Sunday?
Oh, you can better believe it.
Well, this should be fun.
And I lost my hex pin. Kind of wheel not on the floor. To a 24 scale. I wonder if it fell in the truck. Yes, it did. It fell in the truck. Hell yeah. Oh, snap. Bam. But
Brandon said he's expecting his SCX-10 to break tomorrow. His oldest daughter is going to be running it on the rocks for the first time. He has a feeling it's going to be swimming when she tries the waterfall.
Well, there's that's the downside of getting kids into RCs. You know they're going to be rough on your stuff at least until you can get them, teach them to use a little control and be smooth with them.
Yeah,
But
my buddy Tim is 67. He came over and broke 2 of mine.
I mean, once you teach them how to crawl properly and treat the trucks, though, you got a crawling buddy for life.
Yeah, he killed 2 of my servos. He's like 67 years old. So it ain't limited to kids.
Newbies, let's put it that way.
Jeff said, man, that's too bad Jason missed the fun at the Gauntlet. That park is so packed. Lots of fun. Yep. Brandon said he wishes he could come up there for it. Gonna have to plan for a trip up there next year. That would be really great, man.
oh yeah.
Well, I thought maybe it might have been the servo on the first one, Zach. But when he turned around and broke the second one, well, the first one was a Emax, and I thought, well, okay. But the second one was a Savox, and it's been a great servo and never had a problem for me all this time.
Oh. So glad you told me that trick with the hood.
Grizzly says when he says swimming, he means going into a pond 3 feet deep. He said he's not going to be upset about it, though. Did you waterproof it? He said, told her, try not to break it, but if it breaks, it's okay. Yeah, you know.
Oh, it does lift the front tires up.
Nice. So there's your snow setup.
Yeah.
Go do donuts in the driveway this winter. I wouldn't mind having a set of the tracks, but oh, buddy, they're expensive.
We should set up a track rental network. Because nobody ever buys tracks and like leaves, keeps them. They get them and then they run them once or twice and then you never see them again.
I mean, I think their set was well over $100 for it.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
the Mini Z ones aren't terribly cheap either for how small they are.
Brandon asked if there's a date for next year's gauntlet yet. Basically, same every year. What is it? The third week of September. That's pretty much what it is. That's pretty cool.
Flip your second switch down, and I think it'll coast instead of hitting the brakes. Or your third switch down.
Oh yeah.
Monster truck status.
All right, Jake. We'll catch you later, man.
See ya.
Later, y'all. Have to work in the morning. Have a good night. You too, man. Sleep well, my friend. Where's the gamer? There's the gamer.
I need a friggin' haircut. Oh. Okay.
I haven't had a haircut in like 2 decades.
Oh,
Damn it! Almost broke my nose.
Oh.
Jeff Walter said moonwalk. Awesome.
I will remind you that stock it has plastic diff gears.
yeah, no, I'm not really giving it full throttle.
I will
right,
say
yeah.
though, their plastic diff gears are pretty stout for what the type of abuse they're taking. I've never replaced the ones in my K5, and I haven't stripped a set yet.
Wolf Tracks. Welcome to the show. He says, "Hey, can anyone eat here, or do I need a reservation? What's up, Crawler Kingdom?" Grizzly said we're about 18 hours away from him.
Jason, you got a little mini ramp sitting around anywhere?
Oh, I do.
Zach's going to work on a really simple tube-style bumper out of brass for the LC80. That'd be cool.
I have a blue dustpan.
Send it.
We've lost Jason. He can do wheelies.
It's the simple things in life.
Nope. What's up, Stoney?
Oh shit.
Jeff Walter, wear a tooth off till Sunday it's broken. That happened to him on his his rock van on his maiden voyage. That's funny.
Yep.
Big D's RC, welcome to the show.
What up,
All right,
Derek?
guys, call tonight. Oh, you've been here. All right.
He's coming Sunday too. At least as far as I know, unless something's changed.
He said, all right, guys, call tonight. Have a good one. See everyone Sunday. Yeah. All right, man. Good. We'll get to meet you then. That'll be awesome. Yes, Wolf Tracks. I'll see that. Yeah, Stony. Jimmy smokes pot, and I don't care.
Think turns pretty sharp.
Did you ever swap the screws from the front to the rear?
Yeah.
Did all right crawling.
You gonna leave it like that for Sunday?
I'm thinking
Wolf
about it.
Tracks said, I'm putting this on the big screen. Stony says, sup, Zach of cardboard? We're going back to medieval times, are we? Hail, Zach of cardboard. Welcome, Stony, he who drives. Jeff Walters said he just checked the tracking on his mofo and A-main. It'll be here tomorrow. Hell yeah.
I'm
Give you
still
all day to
waiting
work on
on
it with no pumpkin chunking.
I'm still waiting on my brass for the Toyota, but nobody had them in stock in America, so they're coming from China.
Ah,
Trio
they're taking the slow boat.
for sure.
Just listen to that poor tortured animal.
That's what he gets for shitting and pissing in the barn.
You got him in the rack, get him all stretched out. Dripping water on his forehead. Drip, 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 drip.
So, Jason, what are the
Yeah.
likes and dislikes of it so far? That, in terms of your thoughts.
Well, it didn't have enough clearance.
Dislikes.
Apparently, it didn't have enough clearance.
Right.
Yeah, it did tend to hang up a little bit on the belly.
On the plus side, it does wheelies and stoppies really well.
Yeah.
Moonwalks.
Just a tire swap and a flip of a switch.
Well, didn't he change something about the suspension too? Oof.
Oh, I put the shocks
Yeah.
down on the chassis.
Yeah.
4 screws, a tire swap, and the flip of a switch.
Boom, 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 boom.
Oh my gosh. I keep trying its limits and the rollover factor, and I always fail.
Zach said, looks kind of mean with the bumper on. Looks like a real Toyota with a snubbed frame up front. Jeff said his pup loves to bark and tries to catch my rigs and would tear a tire off.
My cat will chase them, and when he finally catches up to them, will like come over the top of it, grab it with all 4 paws, and roll over with it. And then he just leaves it sitting on its side and walks away.
Zach said LC80 that does wheelies and stoppies, not much to complain about.
Oh shit. Great.
As Zach said, full kill mode from the cat.
Yeah, for sure.
So, yeah. Did I tell you, Jack, when I put these tires on these DJ crawler tires on these 1-ups, I ended up putting a Crawler Innovations foam in the tire with the stock foam.
Just because there's such a large tire.
Well, and putting the 1-up being so wide.
Oh yeah, make them into marshmallows.
Well, it's just such a big tire, man. If you use just the stock foam, it wasn't enough, and if you use just the Crawler Innovation foam, they're short, so it didn't, make it all the way out to the outside edge.
Right. Yeah, they look good though.
So I ended up putting, there's 2 foams in there. It's like having dual stage, you know?
Yep. I'm sitting here looking at SCX 24 axles and trying to figure out if it would make this tuck tire like an actual stock scale vehicle if you were to put SCX 24 axles under it.
Well, it'd definitely be a thing to try with them brass ones from Mofo, you know? Because you could put all that weight down low.
I don't know. We'll have to see what happens at some point. Winter is coming. That's usually the time I tend to do stupid shit and cut trucks up, so.
Full Mofo brass set. Yepper.
This thing is awesome. I love it.
Is that your new favorite?
Yep.
Are you going to
This
leave
is
it
mine.
monster truck for Sunday, or are you going to switch it?
I think I'm going to leave it.
This is my new favorite.
Yeah,
How
that thing
low
is
that's-
sweet. So is that what you're putting in for competition on the next get together for that trophy?
Oh, probably if I get used to driving it by then. Driving a rear steer rig is not easy.
Mine is in pieces right now. I might have to put it back together, but I may just stick with the blue buggy for the next one and see what happens. It's been good to me so far.
Well, that's the thing. I got Zombie there, and I've been driving that rig so long, and it's sloppy, but it's good. It works for me,
Right.
you know. It's just so flexy, you know.
I thought about taking the axe guts and putting them in the RB1 and doing the 4-wheel steer with that. But it's pretty
Jeff
tight
said those look like
packaging.
ATV tires. Yeah. Grizzly said hard to complain about an LC80 in general.
They are nice.
Yeah, that does kind of look like a ATV tire.
Oh, son of a bitch. I got fruit snacks.
Man, you're making me hungry.
I completely forgot.
Well, see, I don't. If my wife doesn't, like when my wife's not around, there's like hardly any crap around here because I just don't go down those aisles in the store, so I don't buy any of that stuff. But then my wife will come out and she'll be like, "Oh, look, I brought you these cookies, and then there's this, and here's that," and it's like, "Oh, all right, well, I'm not gonna complain, but I'm gonna get fat on you, woman."
Hell yeah. Well, guys,
Really?
His phone die again? Yep. And he's back.
So I had forgotten that I unplugged my phone when I went to crawl around with this thing. So
We were wondering what happened to you.
Anyway, Did you guys hear me when I said I was going to call it?
No. All we heard was, well, guys, and gone.
Why can't I hear anything? There we go. Can you hear me?
Maybe.
Ah, you were fucking with me.
It's giving you a little trouble. Uh-oh, now we got echo.
Seriously?
Not
And it's
anymore.
For a second.
I don't hear it anymore.
Good.
I don't either. It was just like
Okay.
for one word.
I love my new toy.
Yeah, I bet. I can tell. It was literally like watching a little kid play.
I really like the look of these rims better, though. I think I might make it so they have a less offset and see if I can get them over the porta box.
Okay. So if you still want monster truck, you remember when I put these on the Smasher,
Yeah.
the Swamp Kings?
Yeah.
Just get a full size set of Swamp Kings, stick those on it, and have a little more narrow with a nice wheel on it, but
Yeah.
still have a chunky tire.
Did you
Yeah.
see somebody just came out with 70 millimeter tires?
Yeah, that was DJ, I think.
Yeah.
Jason.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Little bit smaller, but still a lot taller.
What
Yeah.
tire?
The full size Swamp Kings. Because it's way bigger than stock.
That thing is so cool.
Oh, yeah.
The stock tires are MTRs. I mean, they're a no-name MTR, but they are an MTR, and they are fairly soft. They're not a bad tire. And the stock wheels are beadlocks also.
Hey, what up, Josh Tire? Just showed up for the end. You can't leave now. Josh just showed up.
Yeah. I got a lot of shit I gotta get done tomorrow.
Jeff said sign language would be fun. Full moon out tonight. Hell yeah.
Supposed to be a
Friday the
a
13th to be exact. Holy shit. What time is it?
Yeah, full moon on Friday the 13th with an eclipse tomorrow morning, supposedly, but it's, we're not going to be able to see it because of the
Tonight is set up to be a perfect freaking Sarah Pratt night.
Set up
You
to be a
had to-
perfect murder night.
You had to say it.
I got Extreme Gummy Brain. It's Friday the 13th. And there's a full moon. Something's bound to happen.
And there's a rock wolf watching you.
What'd you say?
Definitely bound to happen.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Mother.
Did you see that, Jack?
No,
I think Jason just shit himself.
I'll go back and rewind it real quick on my laptop. Hold on.
The dogs just went off like they attacked something.
To each other.
It was just like out of the blue, he's sitting there and all of a sudden, he about jumped out of the chair.
Holy fuck.
As soon as I heard it go off, my first thought was, I got to see his reaction here. Because I knew it right after talking that Sarah Pratt shit, and then he ends up fucking dogs go off.
Holy crap.
It's my new Lego guy.
Yep, he definitely jumped.
I'm gonna have to watch that one over again.
There's like a few styles you can get.
I can't plug the freaking rest of the lights in without taking the body back off.
Can't see the moon here in Wisconsin because of the clouds, said James.
That's probably
Wolf tracks. There's a spider crawling across my room. Where did he come from? Where did he go? Cotton Eye Joe.
Sounds like he's got a
You
new
crack me
friend.
up, man. Tomorrow's also a solar eclipse, said C-Dubs. Yeah, that's what I heard. But I don't know if we'll get to see that because of the clouds.
Weather.
It's supposed to rain all day tomorrow.
gummy brain.
Jeff Walter said he always had bad luck in the past. On 13th, years back, his Ranger caught on fire. Another deer totaled out his S10. Man.
Just realized I wasn't getting the current comments because I had scrolled up in the comments and
Yeah.
Yeah.
My computer's been freaking out here lately, and the bottom two comments like flash on and off.
Oh.
And what's really weird is that I'll move the cursor up and it'll like, I can see them and then they'll go back off, and then I move it and then they come back up. It's weird. Small batch.
Me and Jack were chatting the other day about this, and we were talking about upgrades, and he reminded me that like 95% of the upgrade parts for the Smasher and the original FMS Power Wagon Doug will fit this thing. They're all the exact same parts.
Right.
The only thing that's different is the links. And what was the other things?
Come on.
Shocks are different, but I mean they still pop on. They're the same size little ball studs that they pop onto and everything. The battery's different, placement's different. But in terms of like electronics and your axle mechanicals and stuff like that, your 2-speed and servo is the same. Your transmission's the same. This does have a bigger motor from, I believe, a 130 to a 180 now. Maybe it was a 150 to a 180. But aside from that, like most of your mechanical parts, your gears, stuff like that, are all the same.
Yeah, I just noticed that drive shafts are definitely different. The FCX 18 has slightly longer ones.
Well, yeah, because it's longer than the original wheelbase.
Yeah.
What was I going to say?
Grizzly Work said his 13th birthday was on Friday the 13th, and it was a full moon. That's cool.
Oh, yeah.
Shall we call you Jason?
Yeah.
I can't see the
I gave my boss permission today. She was looking up my name in her phone because she wanted to send me an address. And she's like, I can't find you in my phone. Oh, yeah. That's because I still got you in here as the weird Jason. I haven't changed it yet because there's a customer of theirs that spells his name different. She had his number on there. And I'm like, well, it's all right. You can just call me the Beard. That's what everybody else calls me.
Yeah.
I remember what I was going
Zach
to say.
said, sketchy grizzly.
If you're going looking for metal
Roger's
diffs for
taking off.
these,
Catch you later,
don't
Roger.
don't buy the FMS ones because they are unlocked. I guess Trial sells some decent ones that are locked, but the FMS metal diff gears set is a open differential for the Smasher. So probably not what you're going to want for a crawler if that's the route you're going.
You got extreme cottonmouth.
Why do you think I always just have a giant glass of water?
I was
And-
half tempted to get up and get a Mountain Dew, but then I'd be up all night.
C-Dub said you won't be able to see the eclipse from the Midwest, and it's only a partial. We'll have a total next year.
Still, eclipse on the 13th is still, well, technically it would be the 14th.
Right.
Yeah.
God, motherfuck. What time did I get the shit scared out of me? Was it like 2:15 on the dot?
Let's see.
It's only 12:20 now.
Yeah.
It was at
What's the matter, Joe? Come here. What's the matter?
eight. What is it?
What? You want to go out? All right.
Right around the 8:30 mark, I think.
Okay.
Well, that time is going to keep moving, I guess. So
I'm currently watching the replay. Was it before or after I called it?
After.
after
Is it Smasher axles in there or FCX? Said Grizzly.
they're the same thing.
Oh, okay.
It's just yeah, they're the same thing. I believe
Side has
no, they're metal too.
diff gears in it.
I thought my K5 had metal gears in it, but I opened it up the other day and it has plastic gears in it, and my Smasher has metal gears in it, but that's the open diffs.
Yeah, the Smasher comes with an extra set of locked ones.
Plastic, which are what's in the
Yeah.
K5 and this.
Yeah.
But this does have metal portals, metal portal gears. I believe plastic trans gears. But the metal gear kits for them are pretty cheap. In fact, I think I have one that I had in my Smasher and took it back out because it makes a hell of a lot more noise even when they're greased up. Just the nature of the beast, I guess. Owen said it's right after I moved the curtain to tell Amy, or or she had said something about the eclipse or something.
This one's supposed to have metal portal gears, he says.
Yeah, it does have metal portals, but the diffs are plastic and the trans is plastic. But so are the ones in the K5, and I personally haven't stripped a plastic diff gear in the K5.
So it was during when Jim was holding up the little Lego wolf, right?
Right.
Yeah, probably.
He held it up for quite a while before you freaked out.
Rob's here. He says, hi, friends. Jason looks gummy brain.
Spot on, my friend.
You're right.
Yeah. Okay, there's the curtain. Whoa. Oh, that was great.
What is the time on it when it happens?
The time is going to continuously move because we're live.
That was awesome. And then just my reaction afterward, I was just like, all right. Well, at this point, we might as well go to 2 hours, 30 minutes. Did I mute myself? Oh shit! Bunch of
I like how
smart
Jim and I don't even have to say anything. We all of a sudden just stop moving, stop talking, and just stare. And he's like, "Wait, what's going on?"
Owen said he watched it a few times. That's great. That thing's so freaking dialed in. Thing is gonna be absolutely insane.
Yeah, I'm interested to see that thing run.
I guess we'll do that tomorrow night.
Badass badass.
Oops.
Oof. Yes, I'm talking about you. It was like, are you talking to me? Say that to my face.
Almost 90. Probably about 80 degrees.
I can't get over those axles. Those things look so freaking sweet.
And just hang there. What? Come here.
I wonder what it looked like if you took a Sharpie to the raw metal on the axles. Like a purple one.
I don't know. I'm not gonna mess with them though. I like the color.
I mean, it rubs right off with anything with like alcohol in it. Like that's why hand sanitizer takes it right off.
Yeah. But I'm not gonna take this whole thing apart so I can do the chassis and the shocks and everything too.
Yeah. The house is coming along great. We got more walls studded in that we decided we wanted to do, mainly moving doors and creating new ones. And yeah, so we did that. And then tomorrow we are going to get some, I think it's called Tyvek, the shit you put underneath vinyl
House
siding.
wrap.
House wrap. We're gonna do that first to in between each stud before we put the roll-in insulation. I can get away with using R19 because I have what a new term that came to light. I have Amish 2x4s in my house, which are old style 2x4s that are actual 2 by 4 inches.
Damn, allergies.
Coming from the HVAC guys in the insulation company, I had to give me an estimate. They said if you do it yourself and don't go with us, you can get away with R19 in your walls because of that. You can squish it just a little bit and it won't hurt nothing. But any kind of moisture that comes in contact with that rolling insulation, it gets it all black and mildewy, which is probably what I got going on here tonight. There's probably still some of that dust floating around in there from the insulation. But in our style house, it doesn't have plywood for sheeting. It has 1x12s, like slats of wood. So each little crack
Gap.
in between
Yeah,
the
there's
slats
gaps
of wood,
between the boards, right?
Yeah, all that air and moisture can just, even though it's
Almost.
waterproofed on the outside with the top back, still the temperature changes, creates moisture. Yeah, it all just messes with it. So that's why we're going to do the inside of the studs with the tie back. Put that as a barrier between the elements in insulation. I am going to do blown in insulation, the powdery gray shit that collapses so much, because I'm pretty sure if you buy X amount of it, Home Depot will include a free rental of their blowing machine. So yeah, and then I'm just gonna do that in the attic. And
What's up, Carl Chaos?
I also found out from the same guy that gave me the estimate of the house that it is code now to have R48 in your attics in Michigan. Insane.
Yeah, when I did mine, I did a layer in between each of the, the trusses in the attic.
Yeah.
And then I did a cross layer going the opposite direction. And I actually had to build a tunnel, your attic access.
Yeah.
I built a wooden, like out of plywood, or well, not plywood, I used OSB, but I made this like tunnel because to lift your trap door, out, it was like 2.5 feet to the top of the insulation.
Yeah.
So
I'm probably gonna
Carl's sick of
gonna blow in like 3 feet of insulation, depending on
make
what
sure you make your tunnel.
R rating I did. Yeah.
Carl says he's sick of his local hobby town. The only beadlocks they have is the plastic ones that come on the high racks. I want metal, damn it. Yeah, those high racks ones suck, Carl. You need to get with me, Carl. I could probably hook you up with a set of metal. We need to get together some Saturday. If you could get up here for one of the Saturday crawls, man. Jeff said old farmhouse is always something you got to get by and get done. Yeah.
Yeah.
His old farmhouse got blown insulation years back. Still can feel drafty. Strong wind blows outside. Yeah.
I think they have like a DIY like foam shit you can buy through Home Depot. The expandable foam. And I bet you they do the same thing, that they probably have a machine you can get through their store.
I don't know about that. Yeah.
But that I might do that instead.
That would definitely be a great way to go for sure.
Yeah. Might
just get a barrel of that shit and just dump it in the attic.
Right? Just like fill the whole house. Go behind and go outside of the house and cut all the shit that spewed out.
Right. And then you go inside and carve out your rooms.
Yeah.
Hey, that might not be the worst way to build a house.
Yeah. Oh, did you know they actually have like a Lego house you can buy? Each
Yeah.
brick is like a foam, and it's like freaking 2.5 feet thick.
Yeah. Yeah. I seen that.
Can you imagine having 2.5 foot exterior thick walls?
Yeah. It'd be great.
Holy cow.
Grizzly's taking off. Gotta get some
I
sleep.
would not
be
want to
up
have that house in any kind of hurricane area. That shit be blown right away.
Jeff said mine was done outside, blown into the holes in the outside walls.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I know exactly what kind of foam stuff. Yep. They take your siding down and drill like a hole in between each stud.
Yep.
It's easy to think they're doing that. Drilling all of these holes in your house.
What I like about it is the controlled flex. That's what I really like to see in my rigs.
Mother effer. I done missed the cutoff point again. I went over by 6 minutes.
Yeah, let's just go to 3.
One of them nights, huh? 240. 240.
Instead of 420.
Yeah. Cut the first number in half and double the second number.
Still trying to figure which tires to put on this. I like this size. Upper mid
There's my
50s.
Friday the 13th bad luck. Just done stabbed myself with my razor blade.
Thinking about maybe these.
Well, guess what, bud? You can't even blame it on that because it's not Friday the 13th anymore. It's Saturday the 14th.
Yeah, I know. It's still a Friday the 13th episode.
This is the Injora. It looks like the Baja Pro X.
I would have realized that earlier. We should have done like a show spinoff on that shit. Friday the 13th special. It's Halloween early.
Freak said he brought out his suit today. What kind of suit?
Should have all wore like a Mike Myers or a Jason mask. Which one is Friday?
Mask.
Mike Myers?
Did I show you my mask, Jason?
I think so.
That I ordered up for Halloween. Don't say nothing if I did.
Oh, no, you didn't. I seriously thought you had a Jason mask or something that I didn't know about.
Oh, no. No, I ordered up a mask for Halloween. You guys were saying we had to do costumes. All right, well. I was very disappointed, but it is what it is. This is the other tire I'm thinking about, that Swamp Claw.
Less than a minute.
Right now it's on UPWs. I'm going to put it on here. It's going to go on the 1-ups. So it'll get nice and wide like this one.
My finger hurts.
Your finger hurts? My finger hurts. I got stung by a wasp the other day. Right in with the pad of my finger tip.
I might as well have. I stabbed it with my fucking razor blade.
Well, I'd rather have that. At least there's no poison. I can bleed out the contaminants with that. Or just not worry about it.
4, 3, 2, One.
Nice.
Bye, guys.
Getting married. Halloween right. It was awesome.
Peace.
Peace, y'all. Have a good
Catch
one.
you guys later.
Catch you tomorrow.